fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 15th day of June. James Spann here. Very unstable air mass. A few storms beginning to get their act together out there. But so far, nothing really organized. Let's look at some of the Skycam shots around the network. First off, coming from Gulf Shores. Why not? Look at that. What's a case of severe clear? That's the view there from the top of the Phoenix Alt Suites. We're looking back to the east, off in the direction of Orange Beach, and it looks like a bright sunny day with hardly any clouds there, and the rest of the week looks wonderful if you're beach bound. Demopolis, there's the Tom Bigby River from the Demopolis Civic Center, a few cumulus clouds there, and from Clanton, again, we've got a few cumulus around, but still a pretty good deal of sunshine with temperatures pretty far up there. Readings around 90 at 2 o'clock. Here's our water vapor satellite shot. Again, you can see most of the storms up on top of the ridge that's running from Texas across the deep south, and so far not much spilling into our state. Here's a look at the radar, or the regional radar, with that watch box at mid-afternoon. This is at about 2 o'clock, and you can see a few little thunderstorms over North Alabama. Nothing organized. One of the better ones there showing up over Winston County around Haleyville. But the more organized storms north and west of here, that's a severe thunderstorm watch until 6 o'clock from southeast Missouri on down into Middle Tennessee. And we do note the instabilities are pretty high. In fact, the instabilities around Memphis are at 4,500 joules and 3,500 joules as far east as Birmingham. So it seems like that Corridor X could be kind of the hot spot for development. That's where the instabilities are maxed out from Memphis down to Birmingham. And we'll keep an eye on those things. Storms that do form in there could pack a punch, and the guys at SPC are keeping a slight risk of severe weather for about the northern half of Alabama. The moderate risk is right over Kansas, and the risk area extends all the way from Denver to near Charleston. Tomorrow, as the ridge begins to nose in from the south, the risk area is shifting a little northward. It just includes the far northern counties of the state up in the Tennessee Valley and then points north. There's a QPF graphic, expected rain over the next 5 days. The ridge should keep Texas and Louisiana dry for the most part. A pretty good chunk of Mississippi. The Alabama Gulf Coast looks dry. This is valid, by the way, through Saturday morning at 7 o'clock. Heaviest rain well to the north, the Midwest, the Great Lakes, around the Ohio River. Around here, this suggesting rains of 1/2 to 1 inch. And as we all know, one storm can produce that much. But certainly after tomorrow, we do expect the showers and storms to thin out. Look at the modeling. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. This is at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. The 588 ridge beginning to strengthen a bit. The real northwest flow aloft is a little north of the state. Now, we're still going to mention the chance of a few scattered storms, but again, I don't think we'll see anything organized. Those big MCS areas will probably stay north of us tomorrow. There's the surface chart. And understand, I'll tell you, the surface charts are not going to help us a lot in the summer around here. You look for the little green, and we're used to that in the cold weather season, but summer convection, this just won't do it. We'll go to Wednesday. And again, you can see how the ridge continues to strengthen. We've still got a bit of a northwest flow up there over the far northern part of the state. And understand, look, this is June. There's always some risk of an afternoon storm. It's hot and muggy, and we'll be up there pushing mid-90s maybe. So there could be a storm around, but they should be pretty few in number. Thursday, the ridge is even stronger. That 588 ridge encompasses all of Alabama. There is a trough coming out of the Rockies we'll watch, and then Friday that trough lifts north of the ridge, but it should beat the ridge down just a little bit. But still, down below that, we think most of the day Friday will be dry. And there's Saturday, and you can see how the ridge indeed is suppressed on this run with that trough passing north of us, and that should open the door for a surface boundary in here. You can see a band of showers and storms on that boundary Saturday. So it looks like there could be scattered showers and storms. Not as hot. The high should be close to 90. And Sunday, the core of the ridge a little west of here, with that vortex up to the northeast. And again, wouldn't be shocked if we saw a storm or two around on Sunday, even though nothing shows up there in the surface chart. And there's Monday of next week, June the 22nd. The core of the heat is west of Alabama. Got that northwest flow aloft. You know what that means. Maybe another derecho type thing rolling in from the northwest. We'll just have to wait and see. Certainly there's no skill in forecasting that kind of thing a week in advance. And at the end of the forecast on the first day of July, look at the trough over the west. Pretty high amplitude there. Of course, down here in the southeast, a ridge, winds light and variable, and that looks very much like Independence Day type weather with hot and muggy conditions and some risk of scattered afternoon showers and storms. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 a.m. tomorrow. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.